Good evening. Welcome to the Newshour special edition at 10. Now, the story that we're debating at this hour, the Congress Working Committee continues to shield Rahul Gandhi. After the humiliating drubbing in the recently concluded Lok Sabha polls, Rahul took onus and offered to resign during the CWC, but it was turned down by the Congress netas. Congress then confirmed the move, but said that the offer was rejected unanimously. While the Gandhi scion will get to keep his president's chair, the party has also said that heads will roll in the party for the poll debacle. But why not hold Rahul Gandhi accountable for the performance?
Congress President Rahul Gandhi, in his address to the CWC, offered his resignation as the party president. The CWC unanimously and with one voice rejected the same and requested the Congress President for his leadership and guidance in this challenging time. The CWC unanimously called upon the Congress President, Sri Rahul Gandhi, to lead the party in its ideological battle and champion the cause of Indian youth, women, the farmers, the SC/ST, OBCs, the poor and the deprived sections. The CWC fully recognized the challenges, the failures and shortcomings resulting into this mandate. The CWC recommends a thorough introspection and requested the Congress President for a complete overhaul and detailed restructuring at every level of the party. A plan to this effect shall come into force at the earliest.
All right, that was the Congress party coming out to shield Rahul Gandhi. And of course, the question that's being asked is that why is it only small fry who will have to face the music? What about the big fish in the Congress party? Why not begin with the Congress president? Of course, today's CWC meeting today, in fact, very specifically, Rahul Gandhi, in fact, offering to resign, but certainly the party's leaders over there asking him to continue. All right, let's go right across to our guests for more on the story. Aman Sinha, spokesperson of the BJP, is with us live. Raghav lawyer, also joins us. We also have Neerja Chaudhary, senior journalist, joining us, and I'm told in a short while from now we'll have Tehseen Poonawala. Yes, he's sitting over there as well. But let me come to you first, Neerja Chaudhary. The question that is being asked is that we will have individuals such as the Odisha PCC president who has offered to quit, the Amethi district president who has offered to quit, but accountability at the higher level is not being sought.
I think, to be fair, he's offered his resignation, Rahul Gandhi. But it's not getting accepted. Actually, it's the way the Congress behaves. So people get rather cynical. You know, why offer the resignation if it's not going to be accepted or you're not serious about it? I'm not saying Rahul Gandhi is not serious about it, because there are also reports of him flouncing out angrily and so on. But the point is, you know, that the Congress really needs to look at the writing at the wall. The Congress needs to know why the decline continues, and will it become a terminal decline? Because already, you know, those with, 30, 40 years of politics ahead of them, forget those in the 70s, 80s or even late 60s, that's okay, they will go along with the present. But others with, years of public life ahead of them are today very depressed. Will the Congress party go into oblivion? Because the Congress party has it's no match for a Modi-led BJP.
Right.
Neither in leadership, nor in organization, nor in thinking, nor in strategizing, nor, which is most important to me, nor in the hard work put in by its people.
Absolutely.
Therefore, how are you going to meet this challenge? And let's be honest, each one of us, wants a strong opposition in a parliamentary democracy, particularly when the other side has got such a huge mandate. So
well, many would say, Neerja,
to you, it's of concern to me.
Neerja Chaudhary, many would say that all of those qualities that you just mentioned, all the differences that you mentioned between the Congress and the BJP largely flow from the leadership styles of both parties. And that's why I want to quickly bring in Aman Sinha on this as well. Aman Sinha, at the end of the day, when Neerja Chaudhary comes out and says that Rahul Gandhi himself has offered to resign, it is the party that has actually resisted him or desisted him from actually stepping down. But the fact is that the difference in the working styles of the two parties are pretty much there for all to see. And even she is coming out to say that unless there is a drastic change as far as the party is concerned, that will not happen. And the bigger question is whether this is all ultimately up to the leadership of both parties.
Well, Madhav, if you see the electoral evidence, the Congress party has been on a steep decline ever since Mr. Rahul Gandhi became vice president of the party in 2013. I believe they were having about 15, 16 states. Today they are reduced to 4 or 5 states at best. And not only has he lost his family bastion of Amethi, the Congress party has failed to even open its account in about 20 states. So therefore, if the Congress party does not wish to acknowledge the realities, it is up to them. They can live in a presumptive world and a make-believe world. But as far as we are concerned, we have no issues. Mr. Rahul Gandhi has been very auspicious and favorable as far as BJP is concerned, because BJP has been gaining ground ever since he's become vice president. And who are they trying to fool, Madhav, by having this resignation drama? What is this offer to resign? If he wishes to resign, he could have resigned. He doesn't wish to resign, then you play out a drama. Thereafter, there were reports that Sonia Gandhi has demanded that Mr. Rahul Gandhi's powers, they need to be heightened and strengthened even further.
Right.
So therefore, this is just dramatics and optics which is being played out.
Okay.
But people can see through this.
Okay.
And Mr. Rahul Gandhi has taken Congress party to a steep decline. The Congress party is at its all-time low under Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
Okay.
In contrast,
Okay.
Madhav, as you were just pointing out,
Right.
BJP under Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and Party President Amit Shah ji
Right.
is at its all-time high.
You
with
made
the
that point. You made that point,
number
Aman
of
Sinha. Let me
MPs,
take that question
MLAs,
across to
number of
Tehseen
states.
Poonawala. Tehseen Poonawala, what we have Aman Sinha here saying is that all that we saw today as far as CWC was concerned is just an eyewash. That's just for public consumption. And at the end of the day, Rahul Gandhi will continue as Congress president. The larger question of accountability still remains open-ended.
So I have 2 points to make, and I'll make them very quickly, and I hope nobody interrupts me like I interrupted nobody. One, Rahul or Priyanka must take charge of the party and continue to run the party. There is no alternative. They need to do it. That is the only way forward for the Congress. But both Rahul and Priyanka fought a fantastic fight. It seemed like they were the only 2 people fighting. The office of Rahul Gandhi and those closest to him are a bunch of jokers. These jokers need to go ASAP. I can give you a quick example because you need to go to your other speakers. When you have jokers like Praveen Chakravarti, some data scientist who says the anger is the highest in Maharashtra, there's a black swan event, this is not going to repeat. These are jokers who are not in touch with Indian reality.
But who selected
These
them,
jokers
Tehseen?
need to go. Rahul Gandhi's office needs to be like the PMO.
Who
Please,
selected
can I
them?
finish my point? It's a very important point.
Yes.
Rahul Gandhi's office needs to... I'm making my point. Rahul Gandhi's office needs to be like the PMO. It needs to be very, very professionally run, and it needs to be in touch with ground reality.
Okay.
Number 2, when you send jokers like Kumar Ketkar to Rajya Sabha over Rajiv Shukla, Milind Deora, etc., Kumar Ketkar's contribution in Maharashtra was 0. Why do you have Kumar Ketkar in Rajya Sabha?
Okay,
What can
okay.
Kumar Ketkar do?
No, but my
end
question-
of the day, you need to have a solid organization that works, and these clowns need to go.
No, that's all very well. Tehseen, and I may not, you may have certainly very important points over there, but my counter to you is very simple. Who has put all these people in place? Rahul Gandhi, if he felt that these people were not being effective, could have taken action earlier and removed them if that was indeed the case. Ultimately, it is he who has to bear responsibility as a Congress president, isn't it?
Yeah, of course he has to take responsibility. Nobody is denying it that he doesn't have to take responsibility. He needs to take responsibility and throw these jokers out. In a cinema, in a premium cinema, premium multiplex, they were running Manrega ads. They have no sense of communication. Do they send a Congress spokesperson on Times Now? No. Times Now is the #1 channel. A Congress guy should be here.
Okay.
So these guys are a bunch of clowns who don't know how to represent the party.
Okay.
They are misleading the Gandhis.
Okay.
The Gandhis need to get rid of this baggage, and the Congress will win.
All right, let me take that question across to Raghav Awasthi. Raghav Awasthi, is it that simple? Can you just say that all those who are part of Rahul's office or his team, that ultimately accountability has to be fixed over there, because clearly they are the ones responsible for several of the key strategic decisions that may have backfired in this entire election. Do you agree with Tehseen on that?
I have 2 points to make, and I wish you could also give me some uninterrupted airtime. I would like to first disagree with Tehseen when he says that without a Nehru Gandhi at the helm, without either Rahul or Priyanka at the helm, the Congress is going to disintegrate. This is a canard that is spread by those who are close to the Gandhi family. It is not true at all. Even before independence, there have been Congress presidents other than Jawaharlal Nehru, and by all accounts, the Congress was doing a much more commendable job then than it is now. The second point is that just replacing advisors will not make so much sense unless and until the party sheds its deep-rooted, deep-seated Hindu phobia. It doesn't matter whether Rahul Gandhi is the president or Priyanka Gandhi is the president, as long as you have people making statements like minorities shall have the first right to the country's resources, or that 2611 was a conspiracy hatched by the RSS, and then the same people continue to get tickets from marquee constituencies. As long as this state of affairs continues, the Congress party is not going to revive. I was analyzing the election results, and the only constituencies where the Congress has done well where the presence of the majority community is not as high as the median presence. So it's really pathetic. I mean, it's right there. It's writ large. The writing is on the wall. The Congress party's strategy earlier used to be to run a protection racket for Muslims and then divide the Hindus into castes.
Yes, you made your point. You made your point,
There is
Raghav.
now a Hindu vote bank. The Congress party will have to quote it.
All right. I want to take this question across to Neerja Chaudhary at the end of the day. Neerja, how far do you agree with Tehseen's point of just the advisors being the ones responsible who need to be changed? While that may be correct, at the end of the day, also the argument that is often put forth that only someone from the Nehru Gandhi family can keep the Congress flock together. We know that of what happened, the kind of turbulence in the early 90s. But really, is that end of the day the only criterion? Because that, I fear, would only allow the BJP to continue to attack the Congress party with the charge of dynastic politics.
I think 2-3 points I would like to make. One, that it's not quite fair to say under Rahul Gandhi it's been a slump. He did, under his leadership, he did win 3 states last year, and he had put his pulse on the feelings of the people by highlighting farmers' distress and unemployment amongst the youth. But those economic issues took a back seat. They could not make it into a central narrative. Even Nyay, which people in the rural areas, started to be interested. They could not take it to the far corners of the country. So that is a failure. That's what I say, organization, thinking, planning. Now Priyanka Gandhi came in very, very late. If she was to be a player, she should have come a year ago. And then to make her in charge of UP, when you have the Mahagathbandhan, then the party has ended up cutting the Mahagathbandhan votes. She should have been used in the rest of the country, but that apart, those are strategy things. Now Rahul, one way to look at it is you let go, party continue as is. So जब आक्रोश होगा, गुस्सा होगा मोदी के खिलाफ या बीजेपी के खिलाफ, whether it's 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, 15 years down the road, then the Congress can step into the picture. The other way to look at it is you concentrate on winning states as you did last year, because you have such a colossus in the Prime Minister today, you're not able to take him on. So concentrate on state governments, and there are 4-5 elections coming down the line.
No, but Neerja,
you have Jharkhand, you have Haryana, you have Maharashtra, you have Delhi, West Bengal, Bihar, etc., etc.
Right.
And
I think you made a very important point there.
But ultimately at the end of the day,
I just want to ask you one question, Neerja Chaudhary. Your strategy, your suggestion as far as focusing on states is certainly something that perhaps Rahul Gandhi should be looking at. But I just want to ask you a simple question, that this entire election being fought on Namdar versus Kamdar, the entire charge of dynastic politics, I think that's a very important question as well, that the BJP will repeatedly and continue to attack the Congress party. Is the message being sent out, or this argument, this line of argument that comes out from the Congress, that only a Nehru Gandhi family member can lead the Congress party? Aren't there meritorious leaders like Amrinder Singh, or in the other states where the Congress has done well in the recent past, who could also be given the top job in the party?
I think, forget the BJP, which will attack the Congress. The message is coming this time in 2019 in a big way from the voter and from the younger voter, who has reacted to the politics of entitlement, this Kamdar thing that the Prime Minister has talked about, Shehzada and so on. It somewhere has resonated with the young voter, and the first time voter has gone big time to Modi this time. So given that, do you take that consideration on board Rahul Gandhi can continue to look after the party in parliament. Give somebody else a chance. Try it out. It may work, it may not. There'll be new ideas, new energies. It'll be much more of a teamwork.
Okay.
So also, he's been authorized to restructure the party. That also could have been a committee.
Okay, yes.
Why
Tehseen,
only one man?
Yes, I want
look
Tehseen
at
to
the
respond to that.
restructuring of the party.
Tehseen, I think those are some very sensible thoughts that have been expressed there by Neerja Chaudhary. Why not think out of the box in such a dire situation? And she completely has disagreed with your point that you need only a Nehru Gandhi family member because the voters have now spoken. Forget the BJP and what they would say on dynastic politics.
See, I agree with the first point Neerja ji made that Priyanka ji should have been gotten earlier. And in my opinion, if I was the office of Rahul Gandhi, I would have put Priyanka in. Forget the data and everything. I would have put in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, the states that the Congress recently won, or I would have put her in charge of Maharashtra. The Congress would have done well. Point number two, the Congress was conceived and born in Pune by Agarkar and that group, Dadabhai Nauroji from Bombay, Agarkar from Pune, Tilak from Pune. The first session was supposed to be held in Pune because the plague it was held in then Bombay, now Mumbai.
Right.
Congress is a Maharashtra party. It started in Maharashtra. Maharashtra elections are coming up. The Maharashtra sends 48 Lok Sabha MPs, the second most after Uttar Pradesh. The Congress is on the verge of becoming irrelevant in Maharashtra.
Yes.
I am today a Maharashtrian telling you on your show, the Congress can win Maharashtra in 2019 if Rahul Gandhi's office forgets what's happened and starts working for Maharashtra as of yesterday.
Okay. No easy answers coming there, ladies and gentlemen. We're completely out of time. I have to thank you for joining us on the show. So Raghav Awasthi, Aman Sinha, Tehseen Poonawala and Neerja Chaudhary. Certainly, of course, the message from today's CWC meeting is there for all to see. We leave it really for the leadership of the Congress party and of course our viewers to arrive at whatever opinion they want to and see how things really pan out as far as the Congress is concerned in coming days. Thanks so much for watching this debate.